Hi everyone. So I clearly don't know how to be a YouTuber because I never upload, and also like I'm recording on my phone because I am professional and like I can't find a good angle clearly because I'm leaning over at my desk right now. Like this setup is funny. It's very funny. So today I am going to be talking about getting published. So, well, kind of. So I posted this huge long thing on Facebook and on Instagram, and I posted like a little thing on Twitter because like it's my life. So here's the story. So I went to my alma mater and I went to visit one of my very good friends and stayed with her and stuff, and we did Christmassy things. We went to Christmastown at a local amusement park, and we went to a tree lighting on the campus, which was really pretty and fun. And yeah, we just hung out and caught up and stuff. So while I was there, I went to visit the professor that I did research with over the summer. And if you didn't know about that, so basically what I did over the summer was I was continuing / finishing a research project that she started a few years ago, actually with one of my other really good friends. She sort of established the project and I kind of like finished the project. So what I did was I collected data at a local wildlife refuge. We were like measuring plants and counting plants and measuring the heights of them and seeing the abundance of different plants and seeing like, you know, water levels and plant abundance and density and things like that, like to measure erosion. And basically, because before these sites that we were at, they were really like bad. They were eroding really badly and like they're just chipping away at the shore, which is like cause for concern for so many reasons, which I can get into some other time if anybody cares. So what they did originally was they planted all of these like marsh plants to absorb some of the waves that were crashing in, to see like if the waves would, you know, help, or like the plants would help. And well, they did. So there's that. The research worked. And so another part of the project was collecting soil samples, and that was fun. I enjoyed soil sample collecting and processing that data. That was a lot of fun. But that's basically like the gist of what I did. I did a whole bunch of data entry and made some graphs and did a bunch of math, and I did a lot of processing. Like I took like 2 years full years of data and processed it, put it all in the same area, and like I did a lot of typing. I did hours of typing. Like most of my job was typing. And I loved every second of it, and I loved working with this professor. She is the most amazing human on the planet. Oh my God, I could go on for literally like years, but I won't. I will spare you. So anyway, I'm visiting her, and like earlier that week, she had emailed me and she was like, hey, do you have this spreadsheet? Because I can't find it. So like I emailed her the spreadsheet because I remembered to back it up. Thank God. Always back up your data. Always back up your data. So, I went to go visit her, and we were just talking and stuff, and she was like, hey, I'm finishing up the report, and she was like, hey, look at this, and so I like walked over to her computer, and I'm like looking at it, and I see my freaking name on the freaking report. Like, here, I'll show you. This is the report. It's really long. But here at the bottom, is my freaking name. That's the report. It has my name on it as a co-author / research specialist, which is wild to me. And I like, it didn't hit me for a really long time. And so, like I reacted, I was like, oh my God, like, thank you so much. Like, that's so cool. Like, that's how I reacted in the office. But like inside, I was a little bit freaking out, but not yet. So that came later. So I, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, later that day, I was reading the final report because it got emailed to me, and I was reading it, and I came across my work, like my math was the first thing I saw. of mine in the report. And I lost my mind. And so right now I'm going to insert the clip of me that I filmed right after I figured out what was going on and like my reaction to it. So I'll put that here. Don't mind, I look very gross right now, but like I'm literally like, I'm crying. So earlier I went to see one of my professors who I adore, and I'm very emotional. So over the summer and last year, honestly, I worked on a project with her, and like I did a bunch of math and like data collection and like graphs and stuff, and the final report just came out, and I'm like, my name's on the first page as like a co-author and a researcher, and that's really cool. And now I've finally been able to like sit down and read it, and as I'm reading it, I come across the math I did and the graphs I made, and I like you saw I was like crying over this, and like it's just so cool. I think hard work does pay off, and like you will see the results, and you will like, it will be something, and it's just so freaking cool. Oh my god, I have so many feelings. So as you can see, I was a hot mess. Like, who cries reading a scientific report? Me. So it was just like incredible. It's incredible to see. Like, I'm super excited. I guess I'm proud of myself, but like I still feel like I don't really deserve it in a way, even though like everybody says I do. But like, I don't want to brag, and I don't want to like come across as being, you know, like cocky or anything, because it's something that I did, but it's something I'm really excited about, and like it brings me a little bit of joy during this weird time of my life. But like, it's just really cool to me, and like it makes me really happy to like know that something that I worked so hard on and spent countless hours on paid off. And like the fact that my name is on the front cover blows my mind. Like, I thought I'd just be in the acknowledgements along with all of the other amazing people that worked on this project. Like, there are so many people that worked on this project, and I was lucky enough to work with some of them, and I'm lucky enough to be friends with some of them. It's just like my name ended up on it, and I'm really, really happy about that. I'm so grateful. I'm so like happy. It's such a huge thing. Like, I never thought I would get published. And like, well, it's not really going into a journal or anything, and like, no, I'm not getting paid for it, which is the question that I've gotten the most for some reason. But like, I'm not getting paid for it, and it's just going to the agency that we worked for, and the agency that funded the research and the project and stuff. But I'm just like, I'm grateful, I'm excited, I really, really just like happy about it, and I wanted to share it. I don't know if anybody cares, but I care. And I was talking to my friend when I was down visiting, and she said that it doesn't matter if other people care. This is something I care about. This is something that's big for me, so I should talk about it. So that's what I'm doing. If it works, it works. If you care, you care. If you don't, you don't. But I do. So I'm going to share it with the world. And nobody will probably ever watch this, which is fine with me, but I just thought I would make a video after like 80,000 years. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing in my excitement about this amazing, amazing thing. And I will see you later. Bye, everyone.
But when we're floating up like helium.